Hello, good morning, what up? My name is Chris and welcome to the Wheelhouse. Recording this on Sunday, but been going through some charts, going to release this Monday pre-market. I am expecting another volatile week, because of the FOMC meetings and the board deciding if they're going to accelerate the taper. And then once that is complete, they do have the leeway to raise rates. Raising rates, again, will hurt tech. It will create volatility in the market. And historically, when things like that are announced, markets do drop. We'll hope for the best, there's always a chance something different can happen, and markets certainly surprise me all the time. However, I do expect some volatility. I probably won't be doing a lot of buying this week, but I did go through some charts and took a look at some things, and there are some that are really good with a strong probability of continuing to head up, showing a lot of strength and bullish traits. And then there's a second tier that I'm going to go over that are also bullish. They don't have all the confirmations, a little bit less probability, but still very good. And also want to talk about the inclusions of some companies that will be added to the Nasdaq 100 this morning, Monday morning. So let's just take a look at a few. First of all, Microsoft looking very, very good. It's been going up quite a bit, and I like what I'm seeing on my indicators. Volume increased. There was some news. Let's see if I can find that news real quick. There was some news. So they got this approval for the nuance deal through the European Commission. So that really helped. And Microsoft is just doing great on all levels. Everything that I see on the chart says it will continue to go up with a high probability. Blue ribbons, you got the blue cloud, you had a previous swing high breakout. Let's see if you did break out. Yeah, you're above that. The wick push down wasn't too bad. You're above the 200. Your volume looks good. This is outperforming. Great. About to confirm. Good and good. Everything looks really good on Microsoft. It's a strong one in the charts right now. Another is Apple, of course. As you know, we've been running both of these. Everything on Apple looks really good. This volume is just crazy. It looks so beautiful to me. It's firing on all levels, all 12 things I'm looking for. It's a 12 out of 12, and Microsoft is an 11 out of 12, but I have a feeling that it's going to get 12 out of 12 by Monday, just because that last one is always the last one, and it's the final lock and key is what I call it. I call it lock and key. So you get all 11, and then the 12th one, the lock and key, just confirms it, and then you're running. So both Microsoft and Apple look really good. Another one, and this is a great company, and it plays into the infrastructure play as well, is Crown Castle. Crown Castle has everything I'm looking for. The price is decent. The all-time high was 204. They are involved in the 5G space. They lease land to the big companies that have the towers for the networks. Doing really good. Just went back to a blue ribbon on the daily in the blue cloud. Everything looks good. That wick, there was a push down apparently, but it doesn't look like too bad actually. Volume is good. They have a dividend coming. It looks pretty good. It's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 out of 12. Each point is worth 8, so 72% chance that it will continue to climb. It does look good though. The next one is actually Starbucks, and I had mentioned this last week that it was looking good. Everything looks pretty good. Volume has decreased a little bit, but still good. That doji kind of told you the story right on the 200. You are above the 200. It looks like the ribbons are about to go blue. You're in the cloud. You got a breakout coming. That breakout is at 117.54. So look for high volume crossing that line to accelerate. Starbucks, and these are safer picks. They're safer. They're showing strength, and they meet the requirements that I'm looking for, especially in the current market environment. So we have Microsoft, Apple, Crown Castle, and Starbucks. The next one that looks really good, which just recently had a breakout and hit all-time high, was McDonald's. Big momentum candles that's showing a lot of strength in the cloud, riding above, I think, even the 5 EMA, which is very strong. The ribbons are blue, way ahead of the 200. Volume is looking great. All indicators, it qualifies, gets a 96% chance of continuing to head up. Next is Google. Google looks very, very good to head up. Just got the blue cloud again in the blue ribbons. They're tight, but you want them to be heading up in this trend and spread out. But after a little dip, it got a little tight, but still very good. The momentum is slowing, it appears, but everything does look bullish on Google, and can't really go wrong with Google. Can't really go wrong with any of them that I've said so far. I want to keep you guys safe as possible. Another one that looks really good right now is Chevron in the charts, and 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. 11 out of 12 is really good. That's about an 88% chance that it will continue to climb, and I do like that for right now. Another one that I mentioned a few videos back, I have it in my long term. I wanted to add it. It probably should be in the second tier, but it looks like it's about to really make its move. All indicators look good. Volume's pretty good. We got the blue cloud. The ribbon is turning blue, not quite there. We are above the 200. That's what I was waiting for. And we did get the breakout, which was at 165.22. So it's just barely above. We'll have to see if it confirms. But looking really good. It looks like it kind of had a double bottom. The right leg was lower. That tends to mean that it will run further. So I do like Johnson & Johnson. It's also in a field that probably will do well in 2022. It also has a really good dividend. It's a dividend aristocrat. They've been paying a dividend for I don't know how long. I think it's over 50 years. It's been it's Johnson & Johnson. I mean they're a big company. Second tier ones that are going bullish. They're already going up, but they just haven't completely confirmed on the daily. Is Walmart. I also had mentioned that. Yeah, their dividend. Walmart does really well on that first quarter earnings due to all the Christmas buying. Now with supply shortages, I don't know how that's going to play this year, but I mean, historically they usually have huge Christmas sales and then big earnings that Q1, and they tend to really rally off of that. Not everything is perfectly bullish quite yet on this, but it's something to have on the watch list, and looks like it's about to make a move. So we'll keep an eye on that one. Home Depot, can't really go wrong with Home Depot. You're in the ribbons, you're in the cloud. Momentum has kind of come down, volumes come down, you're above the 200. Your indicators are not quite bullish on the daily right now, but that could change with just one more big day. I think Home Depot is a great company to have, especially with the infrastructure and being on the Dow, and it's safer, and it's just if you just kind of zoom out, Home Depot has just been an absolute winner. So I do like Home Depot. Visa picked it up off this bounce. Now it has created a blue cloud, still under the 200, still in the red ribbons, but ribbons are turning. Definitely bullish on the indicators, and volume looks good. So we're still in Visa. Another one that looks good is FedEx, which would make a lot of sense. FedEx is going to be very busy. They're already busy and they're already doing good, but they're just going to continue to stay busy. All the indicators look good. Volume has decreased a little bit. They're in the cloud. Ribbons are red, but about to turn blue under the 200. This had an all-time high of 319.55. So there's a lot of room there You're talking about $74 or so that it could go back up if it gets back to all-time high. And it looks like you also have a kind of a trend reversal breakout coming, and which probably will meet right at the 200, which is be interesting because you cross this line right here of 254.95, and you get the trend reversal, right? And you go above the 200, and then by then the ribbons will be blue, and this thing will be screaming. So FedEx is probably something to definitely keep an eye on. Disney picked it up. I wanted it to add to my long term. I like Disney. Red cloud, red ribbon, under the 200, so not perfect, but indicators got me in early. Volume's good. We've been in the whole time, even when the cloud was red, and now it is blue. Disney has increased, and very happy about that. Another one for the infrastructure play that should be on the watch list that could be benefiting from that, as well as starting to go bullish in the charts, is Caterpillar. Looking decent on the charts. A lot of room to grow. Will benefit from the infrastructure play. It's not screaming a buy quite yet, but it is something to pay attention to and have on the watch list, and see where it goes. And it could be a good one, and it's stable, fairly stable. I wanted to go over some notable mentions that you want to keep an eye on today as well as this week, because they're being included into the Nasdaq 100 Monday morning, and that is Airbnb, Lucid, Zscaler, and Datadog. So Airbnb is right here. Airbnb is just a great company. I really like Airbnb. I've had it for a long time, and usually when these companies get included into the S&P or the Nasdaq, and that hits the media cycle, then it's certainly going to be bullish and gives investors more confidence. So Airbnb, something to watch today. Lucid, I know it's been having some struggles, but being included in the Nasdaq 100 is going to be a good catalyst for Lucid. Zscaler and Datadog, which have both had I know that Datadog's had a good year, but let me just check Zscaler. Zscaler has also been having a good year. Not quite, perfectly bullish on everything, but there are really good signals that I'm seeing. And, again, that catalyst could really just push this thing and get it going in the right direction. It has had a couple bullish days, and it ended with a blue daily doji. So we'll see where that goes. But I do think that just the fact that it'll be in the media, it's a good company, a lot of people like it, and being included in the Nasdaq is going to be a great catalyst for that. And then Datadog is one that I really like a lot. It's DDOG, and this is great for Datadog, because this one's this is a good one. It's a leader. Things are it's, let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You got 10 out of 12. That's pretty good with a big catalyst like this coming. So Datadog would look, this would be a good time to probably enter into that. And then your all-time high, which would also be a nice breakout, is right about $200. So again, super bullish, high probability premium technicals are Microsoft, Apple, Crown Castle, Starbucks, McDonald's, Google, and Chevron. Second tier that are showing a lot of bullish signals and increasing probability to go premium are Johnson & Johnson, Walmart, Home Depot, Visa, FedEx, Facebook, Disney, and Caterpillar. And then Nasdaq 100 catalysts for this morning are Airbnb, Lucid, Zscaler, and Datadog. So those are some to look at. Maybe put together a wheelhouse watch list, see how they perform, and keep in mind, with the Fed meeting, this week, which I think is 2 days, might be Tuesday and Wednesday. I could be wrong. Maybe it's just Wednesday, but I thought it was 2 days. That's going to be something that the market has their eyes on and can create volatility. Just be aware of that. I'm sure it'll pass. We'll just have to see what happens. I mean, I just don't know. I mean, historically, I could look at historicals, but past performance doesn't always indicate, what is going to happen. It gives you an idea of what could happen, and I would say that there would be some volatility depending on what happens. And then again, we don't. I'm assuming that they're going to accelerate the taper, but again, I don't really know until I watch what happens with that meeting. So, I'm not going to be doing a lot of buying myself. I am more interested right now in just kind of, waiting for the market to settle, see if we have a follow-through day on the major indexes, and kind of see where that goes. And instead of just trying to buy into all this bullish momentum and chase things, I'm looking for safety in good companies, showing high probability of premium technicals. And I'm going to leave it there. My name is Chris. Thank you for watching, and welcome to the Wheelhouse.